turned his ankle in the opening moments of this game, was never quite himself, and Boston season comes to an end. Here he is.
For the rest of the game.
I saw the video. I saw it after the game that I came down, on my ankle, and it's tough because it kind of impacted me the rest of the night. Swelled up, and it was just frustrating that I was kind of like a shell of myself. It's tough to move. It was just frustrating, especially that shit happened on the first play.
And what happened with the team effort? It seemed like you guys couldn't get shots down. They did. You guys got discouraged. What happened out there tonight as a whole?
Yeah, I think just the not shooting the ball well had an effect on us throughout the game, and it just kind of snowballed.
Jayson, with the sprained ankle, Game 7, no margin for error, is there a tendency to kind of look back at maybe the Game 2 where you guys had an opportunity to win and maybe missed opportunities in the past that wouldn't have put you in a position like this?
You can't go through life talking about what you could have, you should have done, right? Shit happens, and the past is a past, and we fought like hell to give ourselves, a chance today. Just not the outcome that we anticipated.
And losing at home, again, you had the loss at home last year and 3 losses at home in this series. Can you explain what it was about home that made things so difficult?
It's not difficult to play at home. We didn't play well the first 2 games at home this series, and they did. And they played well tonight, and we didn't. And you don't want it to be like that, right? It's called home court advantage for a reason. But it's not difficult to play here. We got great fans. I wish the outcome was different at home games for us.
Jayson, you and Jalen have obviously been through it all together since day one. How important is it for this team to keep him here long term as he goes into extension talks this summer?
It's extremely important. He's one of the best players in this league. Plays both ends of the ball, and still relatively young. So, and he's accomplished a lot so far in his career. So I think it's extremely important.
Jayson, can you describe just how much your mobility was limited by the ankle and kind of what it took for you mentally to kind of grind through it and still play those minutes and do it in a significant way?
I don't want nobody to feel bad for me. Unfortunately, injuries are a part of this game. And I've been fortunate enough, right? Up until this point, I've never missed games. I've played 95% of the games since I've been in the league. I've top 2 in minutes since I've been in the league. It just was, unfortunate fall tonight on the first play of the game, and something I was trying to battle through throughout the game.
Jayson, you guys have talked so much about how you need to be a defense-first team over the years, and this year there's kind of a balance of being offense and defense. So when you guys locked into defense later in the series, you came back, and then tonight you guys couldn't get stops, and you weren't really healthy enough to run the offense, and it kind of fell apart. So what do you think needs to change about the way you guys, visualize how you emphasize defense to turn into offense?
I think, we're at our best when, I think these last 3 games, besides tonight, when we really honed in on the defensive end, we showed how special and good that we can be as a unit. And, we didn't shoot the ball necessarily well, but, that's part of being in this league. Offenses fluctuates from night to night, But, you know, defense can always, you know, for the most part, maintain. Even when you miss shots, you know, you still got to lock in on the defensive end. And, you know, even tonight, they had 50 points at halftime. You know, obviously the game got away at the end. But, you know, defense is obviously extremely important.
Jayson, you've had a lot of success with this group in the last few years. This year in particular, you guys were, you know, considered title favorites coming out of the first round here. Does this make it sting a little bit more, knowing, you know, the golden opportunity you guys had here after coming so close last season?
Yeah, it's tough. It's as simple as that. It's tough, right? You made it to the conference finals again, and so close to getting back to the finals and giving ourselves another chance. And yeah, I mean, as you would expect, it's tough to lose.
Along those same lines, you guys have come close now a number of times. What needs to change for you, for the team, for the organization to kind of get over the hump?
To win a championship?
Yeah.
I mean, we've shown that we can get there. I mean, shit, we get to the conference finals. It's my 4th time in 6 years, and been to the finals once. And you know, we had a special opportunity this year. We just fell a little bit short. It's not like we're not capable. We don't have the talent. You know, we do. You know, it just didn't go our way this year.
Then where do you think it went wrong this year to kind of let that opportunity go away?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, we didn't play well enough to win this series. For, you know, majority of it, right? You know, bad third quarter of first game, and bad fourth quarter of the second game. You know, they beat us the third game. You know, we didn't play well at all, and won 3 in a row. And then tonight was just tough. So we just didn't play well enough to win this series.
Last question on the right.
Jayson, how would you, with that said, how did you look at Joe, who had a, you know, tough start, obviously thrown into that position as the interim, and then you guys grew as a team? How would you look at what Joe was able to do with you guys all season, and as you went along, grow with him?
I mean, it was his first year. We got to the conference finals, Game 7. I don't think people give him us enough credit that 2 days before the season start, you know, find out we don't have a new coach. We didn't have Rob the first 25, 30 games of the season. We never got a chance to have Gallo, and we got a new coach 1 day before media day. You know, that was an adjustment, and we all figured it out. Obviously, we wanted to win a championship. Didn't happen, but, you know, I think Joe did a great job. We won 50-some-odd games. We got to Game 7, conference finals. You know, obviously everybody can be better, learn from this. But, you know, I think Joe did a great job this year.
A somber Jayson Tatum, and take note of the limp as he walks off. That ankle surely swelling up by now.
Yeah.